Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Sensei Jeff, Evolutionary Martial Arts out here in Syracuse, Utah. I want to show you how to use hand targets when you're working with a partner or parents, you're working with your kids. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 simple drills on how to use these. What we're going to do to get started is I'm going to show you the techniques on Bob, right? So that you understand the targets, and then we're going to grab a sensei and have them show you how to hold those. So, first one's first. This is just a blitz, okay? In a blitz, it's fairly simple. You're doing a straightforward attack in the very basic sense, and what we like to say is 3 to the head. We're kind of aiming for the top of the head, forehead area, just for the sake of safety with our kids, so they're not blasting each other in the face. So a blitz, I'm here, my hands are up. I want to lead with my hand, push with my legs, and we're just going to throw 3 punches. Very simple. That's our blitz. I take off. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. The next one we're going to do is called a one and go. All right? And Bob's head, I wish it would turn so it was kind of looking at me. Because a lot of times when we spar, either kids are completely sideways or they're on an angle, right? So just pretend like Bob is kind of more looking at me, and I'm going to kick maybe the side of the head or the side of his body, okay? So on a one and go, my hands are up. Maybe I'm bouncing with my feet in and out, or maybe I'm kind of a backward forward thing. You just want to make sure that you're not doing a lot of stutter steps and stuff right before you kick, because that telegraphs. So very beginner way, in and out, right? I'm here, in and out, my feet come together, and I'm gonna do my one and go. When I say one, I'm saying one kick. If I don't specify which kick it is, it's gonna default to a side kick, and then the go, as my leg's coming down, boom, 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 my punches are coming in. If I wanna be a little bit more specific, I could do like a flip kick and go. Flip kick, a target could be anything from the groin to the belly, maybe up to the side of the head, followed in with your hands, but remember it's only one of them because it's a one and go. So we have to pick our targets and follow up. You could do it with a hook kick. So I could be here, one hook kick to the head as my foot's falling down, boom, boom, boom. There's my blitz. Now, the last one we're going to do is called a touch and go. When you do your touch and go, it's important that your foot touches the floor in between each kick. Sometimes your kids or whatever, you're doing this drill and they're like, I can do it without setting my foot down. That's cool, but that's called a pump, not a touch and go. So here's the touch and go. Again, if you don't specify the kick, it defaults to a side kick. So my hands are up here. I go to throw my side kick, I kick, my foot touches the floor, comes right back up to another kick, foot coming down, following with my blitz or my go, okay? If you want to change that a little bit, we would do like a touch flip kick or a touch hook kick. So I'm here, throw my side kick, foot touches the floor, we changed it to a touch flip, following with my hands. Now, we're gonna cut this video real quick and we're gonna bring in those hand targets that I showed you. All right, everybody, now that we've showed those combos and we used Bob to kind of see the targets that we're trying to hit or duplicate with these hand targets, let me show you how this works. Any kind of square hand target really will work. Sensei Carter, if you wanna come on in here, please. Okay, so first one's first is a blitz. Super simple, 3 punches to the head. The way I'm gonna hold would be like this. I am standing behind the person that Sensei Carter is going to blitz. I'm gonna hold it roughly at his own head height and do the same for your partner or your kids. So if you're working with little ones or if you're working with tall ones, you do that in the height towards the person you're working with. I don't know why that was so hard to get out of my mouth. So anyway, so the blitz is here. He's gonna blitz. His first 2 punches will hit the front target. I'll drop that hand down. His last punch will hit this one. You'll see me back up just a little bit so that he is going through his target, not to his target. So it'll look a lot like this. We're here. We're just gonna go slow. My hands come up, 1, 2, 3, just like that. I can turn. We face this way again. We're here, 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm not having them run into me. There is a time and a place for that, but no need for right now. Go a little bit slower. We're here, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now, moving forward to the 1 and go. Remember, the default kick on a 1 and go, unless you say otherwise, is gonna be a side kick. Now, when you hold this one, it's gonna be like this. You do not need to reinforce this arm super strong because they could kick and hurt your wrist. That's not what these are for. These are for focus mitts. These are target practice, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be here, wham, he's gonna throw the side kick, and then throw 2 or 3 punches at this target, depending on what you wanna do. It'll look like this. We'll just go for 2 punches. Is that cool? So we're side kick here, 1, 2. Again, I'll show you. Remember, I'm standing behind the person. So the person that he is fighting is in front of me. We're here, side kick, 1, 2. If I want to change it to a flip kick blitz, then I just turn my hand and I call it that. We're going to do a flip takeoff. So we go flip kick, 1, 2. Again, giving him the space to move in front of me, staying on those train tracks, flip kick, 1, 2. That flip kick can be held at the head, the chest, the stomach, the groin. Those are all different target areas, right? And those targets are dependent on how tall they are. I can switch it to a hook kick blitz. Very simple. Remember, our side kick looked like this. Yep. Our flip kick looked like this. And our hook kick will look like this, just like that. Following with the blitz. I'll show you one more time on the hook kick takeoff. We're here. I turn my hand, hook kick, take off. The last one we're gonna do was gonna be that touch and go. Again, I know I'm being repetitive. If you don't specify the kick, it defaults to a side kick. Remember, the foot has to touch the floor in between the side kicks. So I'm here, side kick, set it down, side kick, follow with a blitz. You guys can do this a lot faster. We're just doing it slow so you guys can see it. Again, we do the touch, side kick, touches the floor, side kick, follow the blitz. If I want to do a touch flip kick, very simple. I just call that out. We're going to do a touch flip kick. First kick, still a side kick here. Touches the floor, flip kick, take off. If I want to make it a touch hook kick, same thing. Side kick, hook kick, take off. You guys have fun. Parents, brothers and sisters, you guys are working together. I would use this method. Compliment, critique, celebrate. So if you see something that maybe they need to do a little bit better, find something that they're doing right first. Tell them, man, that's a really nice side kick. How about we try to punch faster with our hands too? If they do it, say, hey, good job. That way you guys can work together and have a good time. Thanks, Sensei Carter. Appreciate it. Nice glove shake. See you guys later.